Are you addicted to McDonald's Mambo sauce and now it's gone? I've got this sauce and this homemade, and let's see what tastes the best. I love McDonald's Mambo sauce, but now it's gone. I need a substitute. We're gonna taste test this store-bought Mambo sauce and my homemade recipe and see which one is closest to the original. First, we're gonna try the original McDonald's Mambo sauce. It's a little hard to get this, but I have a few left. Next, we're gonna try this Capital City Mambo sauce. I'm told this is the original. This is what all the Mambo sauce was modeled after, and this is famous in the DC area. So I've got the mild and the hot and spicy, and we're gonna try them both. First, the mild. And now the hot and spicy. Finally, this is a homemade Mambo sauce that I made. This is a recipe that I developed based on some recipes I found online and the ingredients in the original McDonald's sauce here. So let's see how this one is. And we're gonna test all this with some McDonald's fries. Okay, I've got my 4 sauces all laid out and my fries ready, and let's get some taste testing and see what these taste like compared to the original. First, I'm gonna try the original McDonald's Mambo sauce. It's got a nice, gooey, thick, drippy texture. It's sweet, spicy. Ooh, it has some punch. It definitely has some punch. Next, I'm gonna try the Capital City Mambo sauce in the mild variety. It's a little bit thinner, not quite as thick and sticky as the McDonald's. Very different. Not spicy at all. Definitely missing that. Has kind of a tangy, fruitier flavor. A little unusual. Okay, now let's try the spicy version of the Capital City sauce. Similar consistency to the mild. It's not goopy or sticky. It's a nice thin sauce. Okay, there's the heat I was looking for, but it still has that tangy flavor. But I would say as far as a match goes, the sweet hot is definitely closer to the Mambo than the mild. So we're gonna rule the mild out. This is not a good match. If you don't like the spiciness of the McDonald's Mambo sauce, then you might like this one, but for me, I'm ruling it out. It's not a good substitute. Okay, now we're gonna try my homemade version. This has that thick, goopy texture that the original had. Nice and sticky. Okay, the heat's a little bit milder, a little bit more of a ketchup-y taste to it. Okay, I need to do some comparison. Okay, let's compare the McDonald's Mambo sauce to the Capital City Sweet and Hot. That's really close, really close. Still that little fruity taste though. Now I'm going to pair the McDonald's Mambo sauce to my recipe. Okay, heat level is correct. Still a little too ketchup-y tasting. Okay, one last. Let's compare the Capital City to my recipe. They're really close. Really, really close. I can't decide. More comparison. It's not a problem. I'll eat fries all day long. Okay. The Capital City Sweet and Hot is hot. It's definitely hotter than the original McDonald's Mambo sauce. It's not really a problem unless you have a problem with hot stuff, but it is definitely hotter. So I've got it narrowed down to either the Sweet and Hot Capital City or my recipe as a good substitute. I'm gonna do a little more taste testing. Hey, while I'm trying this, go ahead and subscribe. I think the Capital City is closer, but the spice level is off. I'm gonna try mixing the hot and it's making me sniffle a little. I'm gonna try mixing the mild and the sweet and hot together and see if I can get a good middle ground. Okay, we're down to McDonald's and the mixture of both Capital Cities. Really, 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 really close. Great substitute, but it does cost money. So I'm gonna do one last comparison with my homemade. Mine is still a little bit ketchup forward. If you love ketchup and you're budget conscious, that's the way to go. I will share my recipe below if you want to give that a try. Okay, my final verdict. If you want a good substitute for the McDonald's Mambo sauce, get some Capital City Mambo sauce. Maybe get the hot and the mild and mix them together to get just the right flavor that you like. To match the spice flavor of the McDonald's, you need a little bit of both. This one's too mild, this one's too hot. If you really like hot, go for it. If you really like mild, go for it. But it's a really close match. And if you want my recipe, which is really, really tasty actually, and inexpensive to make, it is a little ketchup forward though, so unless you really like ketchup, you might prefer the Capital City, but this is a lot cheaper too. So I'll have my recipe down below so you can give it a shot. Thanks for watching me compare different Mambo sauce substitutions for when the McDonald's Mambo sauce is gone. Stay tuned, we've got lots more fun projects, recipes, and party ideas coming. Now I'm gonna go maybe save my last thing of Mambo sauce for a special occasion.